Hey, Demons Draw here, and today I'm going to draw some witches. As you are all aware, it is now October, which means Inktober, uh, but I don't have the time to do Inktober, and I quickly looked at the prompt words and stuff, and didn't inspire me. So, yep, I'm not gonna do Inktober, but I still wanted to do something in honor of Inktober. So I'm going to do some line art today for some witches based on the prompt list by SgathanAdopt 2022 Witchtober prompt list on Deviantart, which I randomly found by searching Witchtober. And the first witch on the list is Lunar Witch, so something to do with the moon, I guess. So here is my sketch for that. Basically a witch on the moon. And the thing is, while I was sketching her, I was like, I'm gonna make her hair white or silver and stuff. And then I was like, I'm only doing line art, there's not gonna be any color. And yeah. That means that I need to put all the moon elements. I mean, there's a big moon in the background, so it's pretty obvious. But on the character itself, I need to make the moon elements visible, even though, well, there's no color. And yep, there ain't that many moon elements on the character. I'm gonna do 4 drawings in this video because as I say, I don't have the time to draw every day. I'm gonna start going to class this year, and I've moved in my apartment, and that's a lot of stress, but I still found the time to make this video. So hey, yay! And yeah, I don't want to have to force myself to draw every day. If I can, I will, but not sure it will happen. I mean, probably gonna draw during classes. But yeah, I made this video pretty quickly. I mean, there's only line art, although it is a pretty... I mean, I took my time doing the line art. It's not as sketchy as it usually is. And I like it this way. It's nice. Although I just want to say this character does not look like it was drawn in my style at all. Like, I don't know what it is about the face, but it just doesn't feel like my style. I mean, it's perfectly alright. But it's not me. I don't know who drew this. And I just wanted to add a lot of detail in her hair, and at the last moment I decided to make her hat pretty rounded so it looks like a moon. And she needs to look like she's seated on the moon. Now, I know I said no color, and you're seeing some red on the screen right now. Yeah, I'm just turning it white afterward, but since the background is white, I don't see where I'm putting the white if I use white directly, so I'm basically using some color and then changing it to white so the moon doesn't show through her, basically. Here is my Lunar Witch. The second prompt was Solar Witch, so witch that has to do with the sun. And well, the first one was profile, face, and a 3/4 view, body. She was demure and shy, I guess. For the sun, I wanted her to be more outgoing, I guess, and to have more energy. and to be confident, so I basically made her look directly at us, and she's floating basically, and she has 2 light bulbs in her hands, so she controls light basically. And the big circle I drew behind her is the sun. And can I say I just like the way I drew her hair? It's just so flowy and fun. I like it. So yep, line art again. If you want me to draw every prompt on this list, let me know. That means it will be at least 4 videos about that. So yeah, if you're okay with me doing some line art for weeks straight, let me know. Maybe I can stretch it out throughout the year too. So yeah, anything's fine, just leave a comment and I'll try to take it into account. The one thing that inspired me for the sun was the spiky crown. I know it's not very witchy, like witches wear witch hats, but yeah, I wanted them to look different, so didn't want them all to wear witch hats. So I don't really know what is witchy about her, but well, I mean, the concept of a solo witch in the beginning, like why would a witch have any connection to the sun, because they are a creature of the night, kinda. So yeah. And once again I'm putting some red and then change it to white, so she is opaque compared to the black sun behind her. And then I add the light at her hands. And there she is, my very confident solo witch. The third prompt was a star. So yeah, we have a lot of celestial influence in these 3 first drawings. And for this one I wanted a profile view for some reason, I don't really know why. And I didn't really know what I was doing at the beginning. I had her look at her hands, then I was like, what if I give her those circles around the head? But then I was like, there's a prompt in the list that says celestial, and those things look more like planets than stars. So I went for something else. Very flowy hair, if you can call it hair. And well, I don't want to spoil it, you'll see in a moment. But yeah, I'm going to do something with her hair and her dress. And she's holding a little star and looking at it, because why not? A black star too, because we had a black moon, a black sun, now we have a black star. Because black is the only color I'm allowed to use. Although I guess I am using white on top, but it's basically the same as if I erased it. So here's my ID. Completely black hair and a black dress, and then I'm just putting some stars all over it, so it kind of looks like the night sky. And I'm really fond of what it looks like. With that, I'm kind of proud of my idea. And then I just wanted to add some background like for the other ones, so I added this starburst shape, I guess. So it kind of mixed with the dress. Like there's no visible outline for the dress then. So yeah, I like the way it looks. And now for my final drawing of the day. The prompt was Masquerade. And well, the reason why I drew 4 characters in this video was because the 4th prompt was Masquerade, and I wanted to draw a mask because I love masquerades and all the aesthetic that goes with it, I guess. But then the 5th prompt was lucky, and I had no idea what to do with that, so I stopped at 4. And once again, I don't wanted them all to look the same. And then I was like, what if I do bust, just the bust? Well, it's a little more than the bust, but don't remember. Close-up? Yep, a close-up, that's what it's called. So I made a close-up for her in hope of adding more details, which I did not really add because I was getting lazy at that point. So yep, not that much detail, but it does change things up, because like the 3 previous drawings were all body shots. Is that it? I don't know. I'm lazy. I don't want to speak English right now. Something's off with her face, but I couldn't figure out what it was. No, I think her nose is maybe too high. I actually have no idea, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I still wanted to include another witch hat because they are really fun to draw. So I gave her witch hat. Then I was like, a masquerade mask. They usually have a lot of feathers, but since she has a hat, the feathers can go upward, so they're going downwards. That was my idea. Then on the hat there are more feathers. At first I wanted to draw some lace on the hat, but I turned it into a cobweb because I don't know how to draw lace. But I kind of know how to draw cobwebs, I guess. Kinda. About as much as I know how to draw feathers, which is basically a bunch of lines all over the place. What I like about this design is there's a lot of contrast, because, well, there's a lot of black areas, while in the other drawing the background was black, the witches were entirely white. So this was a bit different. And I really enjoyed drawing all 4 of them. By the way, the little thing I drew on the Masquerade Witch is a small mask. Here are my 4 drawings of the day. The Lunar Witch, the Solar Witch. She's cute, I think. The Star Witch. And finally the Masquerade Witch. Tell me which is your favorite in the comments down below. And once again, let me know if you want me to draw the other witches on the list. Thank you for watching. Well, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!